Trump is once again raising a question that could shake the transatlantic alliance. Can the United States walk away from NATO? This issue has become more serious after the split over Iran. As reported by Al Jazeera and Foreign Policy, Trump became more openly hostile to NATO after key allies refused to join the US led war effort and refused to help reopen the Strait of Hormuz. He did not just criticize them. Foreign Policy says Trump called NATO a paper tiger and said US membership was beyond reconsideration. That is why this debate is now being taken much more seriously. But there is the important part. Leaving NATO is not simple. Al Jazeera and Axios both say a US president cannot just pull out on his own. A formal withdrawal would need either a two-thirds majority in the Senate or an act of Congress. The same article also says NATO has served US interests too, not just Europe's. So stepping back from NATO would not only hurt allies, it could also weaken America's own military reach and strategic position. If that happens, NATO would look very different. Europe has increased defense spending, but it still depends heavily on the United States for intelligence, logistics, missile defense, and long-range strike power. Al Jazeera cites analysis saying it could take a decade or more and around $1 trillion for Europe to replace key parts of US military power. There is also a time problem. Al Jazeera says some estimates point to 2029 as a key year when Russia could be ready to threaten NATO territory again. Other estimates put that risk even earlier, around 2027. So the real question is not only whether the US can leave NATO, it is whether NATO can stay strong if Washington starts stepping back while Europe is still not ready to fully stand on its own. And according to Al Jazeera, that kind of US disengagement could also come at a cost to America itself.